Hey guys, welcome back and a happy new year to you all. Hopefully the dawning was as good to you as it was to me. Was able to farm for a lot of bright dust, bought all the armor sets that I wanted for, the bright dust that I earned during the actual event. Dawning is only ever useful just for like the just for the bright dust farming, for just playing the game. I've been playing Destiny a lot less this year than I did last year for the dawning, but it was still fun. Unfortunately, the dawning was mostly broken for the entirety of the event. Like the snowball bounties were just awful to get 50 kills with them, especially when they don't deal extra damage or affect a bigger area of effects. But it is what it is. But yeah, it's week 6 of the story, and supposedly this might be the final week for the story. So let's head to the tower and see, or I guess the helm, and see exactly what's happening. I am curious to see what they'll say as to what's going on. I do love the Witcher set armors for this season, but man, do I wish the swords in the back came from some sort of activity. It sucks that like those Witcher swords are very iconic in the games as like the primary weapons you use to kill monsters, but like the swords aren't earnable in any way from even like the dungeon or anything like that. Would be cool if they were, but what can you do? Mara has something for us, and then Riven has something for us. This might just be the catalyst upgrade. Petra has come to me with a report straight from the Corsairs, and an anomaly has appeared above the Dreaming City, and they're requesting input from any expert I may have. In this case, it seems you may be the likeliest expert. Mara tips your head to you. Visit the Dreaming City with Wishkeeper to investigate the anomaly. Oh, we could probably do that. Dreaming City visited, alright. Something to do, and then now we have Riven. This might be your final week.
The Techeuns have determined the trajectory of my final egg. It won't be within our reach for some time. A fortunate delay, according to Petra. She and the Techeuns have a plan. Guardians complain of the nature of Ahamkara, that we hoard secrets like you hoard weapons. Then you understand us. Why demand a river flow uphill? We all have our settled natures. This is an Ahamkara's. Once, it was Queen Mara's. She's been working to change herself, altering the river's course. I'm forced to trust this new Mara, despite what I am. As are you, despite what you are. You and I will see where the river flows.
Well, they're like, oh, the final egg won't show up for some time. Are you talking like by week 11? Or are you talking by like June when the next expansion comes out? I was thinking that this story was going to end this week. But no, they're making it sound like, oh yeah, it's going to take forever for the egg to show up. We can track its movement and its trajectory, but we can't actually grab it for a while. And I'm like, are you joking? Really? We're waiting that long? I wasn't thinking it was going to take, like, I'm hoping it's not going to happen until June. That would be a very dumb delay to have for this to come out. I was thinking that it would come out, like the beginning of, like, really? The June? June is when you want to do it by? I was thinking that it would at least be freaking the end of the season at the very least. I hope it's not till June. Crow wants to talk to us now. It seems that, like, last week I thought there was a typo in the text where they're like, oh, by the way, Crow is going to be the one that gets sent in first, not us. And I'm like, is it because he's our best scout and he can get in and out undetected? Or are they alluding to something that's going to happen with him? Where is he? Or does he know? Like, I want Crow to go in and meet Cade for the first time or whatever. There's a lot of weird lore stuff that people have been pointing out in other YouTube videos. Maybe we'll explore that near the end of this, but we'll see.
You,
Crow.
Guardian, I'm glad you're here. I've been thinking about what Riven said. If we have to pin all our hopes on a single person, there's one obvious choice.
Me, right?
But I think I have a better idea.
Oh.
Now hear me out. If you go through the portal, there's no way we can send anyone in after you. You'd be out there on your own. But Mara and I share a bond. Even across the Ascendant Plane, I can always sense where she is. And the same goes for her. So, let me do it. If I go through the portal, Mara can use our connection to guide everyone through to, well, wherever I end up. I plant the beacon, and you come and kick the door down. Please, Guardian. I have to believe I was reforged in the light for a purpose. I can do this. We can do this. I just have to tell Mara.
I feel like this is gonna go horribly wrong if it really is gonna come down to him. Last week, the story was spoiled for this week. I thought it might have been a typo, but I guess that dialogue from last week should have been like more vague on who we were really sending in. I guess it was kind of spoiled. Crow's been thinking about Riven's revelation that the only one person can enter the portal, and he's got a new idea on how to throw it into the ring. But Crow and Mara share a bond. They can find each other even across the Ascendant Plane. Firmly, I know you can do this, bro. I don't doubt that you can do it. I only doubt that you'll make it out alive. I don't want to see him dead is the thing. And we won't die as the player, but like no one else can go in? Really? I am just afraid for him. I know he's capable, but like he'll be going in alone. I feel like he'll plant the beacon and then frickin' die before he has a chance to do anything else. And Petra's gonna say no. She's gonna be like, no, I don't want him going in.
The final egg lies in the heart of the confluence, where the Queen's throne sits in the Dreaming City. It's hidden in a far corner, inaccessible except through the dormant Oracle engine. Reactivating the engine would be trivial, if not for the Vex. We've been spending our focus on claiming eggs, while the Soul Divisive encircles our walls. Another threat to this system, and it's the Reef and its people that pay for it once again. War always comes with a cost, but every day seems to bring a new one. There's never time to rebuild. When this is done, if we're still standing, the Reef and its people come first for me. I hope I'll have your support in that. Locate the Vex Oracles preventing us from accessing the Oracle engine. Destroy them. Then we can get on with this bargain. The witness lies just beyond our reach.
Alright. Riven made it sound like it was going to take a really long time to get to the egg. Now Petra's telling us that we can do it like today. Has the coordinates of the final egg. It's in the heart of the confluence, accessible only through the Oracle engine. Petra is furious that the time spent on hunting the eggs with her Corsairs are dying to the Vex. She hopes she'll have the support when that time finally comes, but for now... Why does she make it seem like we're not going to help her in the long run? Defeat combatants and destroy Vex Oracles in the spine of Kendra's Harbingers secluded in Garden of Exilla? It's making me do, like, another final round trip inside of the Dreaming City. Amazing. We were supposed to come here anyways with Wish Ender. Or what? No, it's not Wish Ender, with the Wish Keeper. We were supposed to come here initially anyways. Guess I'll bring on a Beetle Wing and Wish Keeper. Travel to the Spine of Curious and find the source of the Celestial Anomaly. Okay. I don't know how I feel about Crow being the one that goes in. I feel like he is going to die. I don't want to see Crow dead. I want to see him be alive long enough to meet Cayde. And we'll delve into like the story portion behind that, because apparently there is a lore behind how Cayde is alive that might have been spoiled by some of the armor from this season. We'll look into it afterwards, but let's go... I guess let's go do this. Let's see what's happening. making us do like this one giant loop again for like the Dreaming City. They're dropping like collectibles or consumables. Oh, there's an oracle. It was gonna be here, it'd be here, but I don't know where they're gonna be doing the big ol' hey, come here to look at this thing. I don't think it's anywhere up here. Oh, it is up here. I see it. Never mind. I see it. I was like, I don't think it's gonna... Like, you would think it's gonna be at the tallest point at Kyr's Spire, but I see, like, the little beam of light over here to the right. So I'm like, oh, no, it's over here. It's gonna be somewhere up high. Somewhere very high. Was worried I was gonna have to look it up, but I guess I didn't have to look it up. Aw, yeah, reveal the message. Oh, pretty. Collect the inscription.
At the height of the great hunt, the Queen separated us. I was treated to a beautiful cage. For my protection. Our kind has much agency, but there are rules. And the Queen is a deft navigator of rules. I never saw Taranis again. I have not found Ahamkara to lament such things. But I did. The path that brought you here was built by us both. No others that I have ever known walked your path. You are unique in that way.
I lost Sjur, like Riven lost Taranis, years before that. And there was no cage. Just senseless oblivion. I didn't know I had done so at the time. But I do not regret the choice to separate Riven and Taranis. I imagine it was difficult, much more so for them than me. But necessary. The Vanguard had no right to annihilate a sentient species, no matter the cause. I bear responsibility as well. Pretended to aid the Vanguard during the hunt while keeping Riven as a weapon of the state. Don't get me wrong. I was responsible, not regretful. But thanks to you, the cycle of wish keepers and wish enders will continue. For good or ill.
Yeah. Some good lore and behind like the great hunts. They were kind of dangerous if you kept left alive. Alright, back to finishing this now. Oh, there we go. Didn't find the last one. We finished it complete. Oh my god. Oh, blind well progress now. Dang it. Alright, we come back when we actually have the blind well done. Oh, at least it was mercifully short. All I gotta do is do it twice on level 4. Level 4 twice. No biggie. Wishing all the best. She wants me to visit her at her throne inside that stupid place. Mara just has to be extra. Come visit me at my throne in the Dreaming City. This is your throne room? Sure, I guess. No. We're gonna witness their conversation between her and Crow, and her being adamant that she doesn't want him to go, and he's gonna be insistent, and then she's just gonna give up and relent and be like, yeah, sure, fine, go. Oh, do I have to take, like, that stupid ball thing in the middle again? Oh, we really are doing, like, a run of this greatest hits. We're really gonna go to, like, the throne room, where, like, we open the portal in the center of this stupid thing. And, man, it's been forever since I've done this, too. Yeah, I'm here to see the chick.
Queen Mara is gone. We do not know when she will return, nor the dangers she faces. We will stand vigil here until we have news.
What the heck are you talking about? Open the door. And here's the portal. There we go. We're on the edge of, like, the Ascendant Plane for her. Is this where I was supposed to go? I can't tell. I don't know if I was supposed to come here, actually. I think that I got here by accident. Because this is, like, her throne room. You lack an offering? Yeah, I think I'm very much outside of where I'm supposed to be. It might not be bugged, actually. Everybody's reporting that, like, she's not actually here. You just gotta approach the throne.
How long has it been since I last set foot within these halls? An isolated throne, overlooking an endless cosmic expanse. A symbol of who I once was. Distant, detached, inscrutable. But as my brother has changed, so too have I. No longer do I sow solitude and reap remorse. I choose, instead, to trust. I have no further need for this chamber, but with the Oracle engine restored, we can reach the heart of the confluence and the final egg. Return for now. When the time comes, we will complete our bargain and trust Riven to keep her word.
So it's not gonna happen now? We gotta wait even longer? Oh no. I don't want to wait like 5 months just to get the stupid ending. Oh my god. I hope it's not till like May or early June. That would suck so badly if Bungie expects us to wait that long for the end of the season. Oh my goodness. I hate that they think they have to do this to keep people engrossed. Like, they're like, well, there's no way people will Like, people just want to be done with the story and just not have to keep checking back week to week to see when the story is really over. All right, let's view this conversation.
Why is your first inclination ever to charge headlong into danger?
Of course you'd say no.
Because you're always keeping an eye on me.
You have fallen from my sight before. I may lose you.
It is impossible to know the probability of success. But,
Don't give me that. This is exactly like something you do.
yes. Queen Mara.
You are not sending him, Osiris.
No, of course. But, if he were to reach the other side, your connection, like the Traveler in the Veil, was forged in a collision of light and dark. It is a tangible thing.
We do not know that it would remain so. Whoever goes, more than likely goes alone.
Our problem has always been focus. By aligning your and Crow's connection with the Veil. Entangled on either side of the Traveler, I believe I can forge a bridge between you. One we could all traverse safely.
I'd be a flare in the darkness for Osiris. Then we call in the cavalry.
He might be stuck inside.
You could find me in the storm, sister. Tell them where to go.
Do you know what you are asking?
The Guardian would be but a step behind him.
I cannot keep you from your purpose. I cannot control this. And so, I put my trust in you. All of you. You will return to me.
Maybe. I hope, but maybe.
Let's get to work.
How do you propose we compensate for the quantum?
You won't be but a step behind him, will you? Take care of him.
I've been looking out for him. It's what we do. We've been looking out for him. Speak with Riven, yeah. Nah, it's gotta wait 9 months or whatever. 3 years to get the end of the story.
The Queen and her brother, they impressed me. I appreciated their natures, Mara's skill in crafting wishes, her self-controlled cleverness. Uldren's ambition, his endless struggle for a greater prize to lay at his sister's feet. Now they have reached beyond their original natures, all for the greater good. Altruism. It's too rich for my blood, too risky. Such vulnerability, and for what payoff? Still, the altruists can be even more dangerous to their enemies than the ambitious. If self-preservation isn't a concern, what can stop you? If you can't be predicted, how can you be countered? Dangerous. But that danger can be compelling. Don't you find?
Sure. It's a lot of complete the quest wishing for the all the best. It's literally over. 50 at 55. There's still like 1 more week, maybe? Maybe it's next week? I'm not sure. It's hard to know for sure how much further we're gonna have to go. But man, am I hoping that it's not gonna take forever. I'm worried that it's going to take a very, very, very long time to get to the end of the season. weekly story mission.
Are you sure you want this?
Osiris thinks it's the best shot we've got.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know. I've been trying to find what I want my whole life, even as Uldren. I used to think the Traveler gave me purpose. Uldren thought his came from you.
I never meant to twist you so, only to keep you safe. My protection turned malignant. For that, I am sorry.
It wasn't just you. Uldren heard your heartbeat and chose to make that his core. He mistook impulse for meaning. I won't. So, I guess it's not that I want this. I need it. I believe in it. And even if I don't make it, everyone else just might.
I sacrificed you before to preserve a chance for a future. I can't do that again.
I'll be fine, as long as you and I stick together. Remember, Rega?
Still subsisting off stories of hope and bravery. I have missed you.
I guess I always have been one to fill my head with nonsense, right?
Your hope is not nonsense. It is a vital line of sustenance. One I have learned through our people. Fill your heart with it, and I will keep you in mine until you return to me.
I will.
Go then. Find purpose of your own, and not one of mine or anyone else's making.
Thank you, sister. You'll see me again. And this time, I'll remember you.
I mean, sure, I guess they're becoming closer and they're more like family again, like they're supposed to be. I mean, whatever. I didn't really like the idea of him remembering most of his past life. I was kind of hoping that he would just know about it and just accept it in the long run, but I guess he's just coming to terms with just being her brother again. Sure, I guess. I don't really like Mara as a character, but I mean, if this is, for whatever reason, where and what they want to do with his story and her story, sure, I guess. Anyway, I guess we are going... I don't know if we are going to be waiting a super-duper long amount of time for the story to conclude. Looks like there's at least one more week's worth of content. Maybe we'll get it on week 11 for this season. I hope Bungie is not stupid enough to push it out all the way to like the freaking the week before the final shape. That would be a terrible idea. You want to give people at least a little bit of time to breathe between the end of this season and what potentially might be the end of the series, but I mean, I can't... If Bungie really wants to do that, and they're like, oh yeah, this is a good idea, they are going to be in for a very rude awakening from the majority of the fan base. The fans, we as the community, do not want to wait 6 or 7 months for the true end of this season. Give it to us on week 11 or something. Let us do that, and then let there be a nice break for people to come back. People don't want to have to keep checking in week to week to see when Bungie decides to let us come back to the story. And doing it for so long, people are just going to forget. Like, if you put the season, the end of the season off for so long, people are just going to forget what is happening. I think they might have done that for, like, Lightfall or whatever. I don't remember how Season of the Seraph ended. If it ended in, like, the 11th week, and we had a nice break between then and now, or if it really happened, like, the week before. Oh, boy, I really don't remember. I think it might have been the week before, but I'm hoping that won't be the case for this. But that's the story. I mean, there's a lot of busy work. Us doing the stupid Oracle engine again. Oh, I don't want to do any more Blindwell. Blindwell is cool, but, like, I hate doing Blindwell. Even back when you had to farm for like, the Seeds of Light for, like, the bonus subclass. That was such a stupid... busy work to do. Like, you had to do the Blindwell so many times just to maybe get the Seed of Light you needed for your next unlock for the subclass. I mean, it was good. it was good before we had an idea of the kind of busy work Destiny 2 would push into the game after the fact, but in retrospect, man, I don't want to do that again. Whew. Anyways, that is the end of week 6. We might come back next week for another episode. I doubt. Again, I don't think it'll be an episode next week, but we'll see. I'll keep up to date with it. Now, the channel, we're gonna keep doing playthroughs of Baldur's Gate. Again, we're kind of looking into upgrading our PC rig so that we can do some playthroughs on PC. We might even delve back into our PlayStation and do some other PlayStation games we've kind of neglected to do up until now. I'm not too sure yet. I'm still kind of debating on what I want to do for PlayStation games. I know there's some releases way down the road, but again, we're having to wait for those releases way down the road. I know this year is going to be a little bit different. I kind of want to do more with the channel in the future. I want to kind of delve into learning how to make better and better videos for you guys. I know a lot of people come week to week for just the Destiny content and not much else, but I'm hoping to, learn how to do better editing and learn how to make the channel a little bit bigger and better by the end of this upcoming year. And so that I can at least grow the channel in terms of quality, if not, quantity. I want to just make better YouTube videos. So sometime this year, I'm hoping to sit down and really delve deep into learning all I can about my video editing software and how to make just better videos for you guys. You know what I mean? I just want to make better content for those who are here now and for those who might show up in the future. I know that's a little bit of a tangent for the end of this weekly episode, but I knew I had to say that at some point. But yeah, guys, we'll call it for this week, and we'll see you guys next time.